And yesterday we had a great whiskey tasting down at the Whiskey Jar in Charlottesville, Virginia. Knob Creek actually showed up, and I actually enjoy Knob Creek. It's a subsidiary of Jim Beam. They have, they have the Knob Creek 9, they have the Rye 7, they have single barrels. They also have a new one out that's 50% rye, 50% their 9-year-old mixed together, which I thought was a very interesting kind of blend. So they have some good blended whiskeys as well. So when we were talking back in the day, Knob Creek used to have Knob Creek 9, and then they kind of went away from the age statement. And somebody in the group actually asked, why did they go away from the age statement? And the reason they did is because they were actually blending different barrels together. And if you know anything about age statements in whiskey, is if you start to blend whiskeys, the age statement that's on the actual label is that of the youngest whiskey in the barrel. So there might be a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 4-year-old. It's a 4-year-old whiskey. Even if the 4-year-old is a very slight amount and you're trying to bring in a certain flavor because of that, that whiskey becomes a 4-year-old. So that's why they took that off the actual label. But they took a lot of grief from that, because as soon as you create labeling and you put 9 years old and you take it off, people are going to go, well, why'd you do that? So actually, Knob Creek has actually gone back and put their 9-year-old sticker back on it. They do have 12-year-olds. They do have, I believe, I had a 12-year-old yesterday. I think they even have a 16 or an 18-year-old Knob Creek. So again, the beauty of Knob Creek has been around since the 80s. You're getting a really good fluctuation of age statements inside of that. So I thought this was kind of a cool segue to get you thinking about what the age statement really means. So when you see it's a 16-year-old whiskey or a 12-year-old whiskey, that means it was aged for 12 years in the barrel. So again, once they start mixing barrels, then, like I said, the youngest age statement in the group would be the age statement of that whiskey. So I thought, again, I was around a pretty good group of seasoned whiskey drinkers, but that was a question that some of them did not know. So I said, hey, let's throw this in today.